Football means nothing to you? Then close this. Walk away. All your life, they've called you a part of football, right? The 12th man, the voice of the stands, the heart of the national team. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it?
Except when your country gets killed by a whistle, nobody asks you. When a goal gets ruled out because of some line on a screen, nobody asks you. When a referee completely ruins the game, nobody asks you. When your team gets knocked out and you're sitting there in front of the screen, empty and gutted inside, they don't ask you then either. But to watch the ads? Oh, they need you for that. You know that feeling. You're sitting in front of the TV or staring at your phone. The match is on fire. Your heart is pounding. Your boys are rushing into the attack. The strike. Goal. And you jump up like you just smashed it into the top corner yourself.
You're hugging whoever's next to you. You're typing frantically in the chat. For a second, it feels like the whole country just exploded right along with you.
And suddenly, stop. Some weird pause. Some line on the pitch. Some replays. Some smartass with an earpiece. A second ago, you were on top of the world.
And just like that, some guy with an earpiece decided to take that joy away. They waved off your goal. They erased that moment. They wiped out the exact second you'd been waiting for the entire match. And not just from you.
He took it from the whole pub, from the whole stadium, from millions of people who had already jumped up, hugged, screamed, and believed. He took a goal from the player on the pitch, a goal that guy remembered for the rest of his life. He took a moment from the country that could have made history. And then they just tell you, play on. Like nothing happened. Like your scream never happened. Like your joy never happened. Like that second meant absolutely nothing. And it's like this all the time. You're on this side of the screen. Football is on the other.
And the decisions? They're made somewhere way up top, without you. Even though you are the one living and breathing this game. You know the starting lineup?
You remember goals that everyone else forgot years ago. You argue until late at night. You defend your national team in the comments like you're defending your own family.
Sure, you might swear at the players. You might get furious at the manager. You might scream that they've ruined everything. But the second an outsider touches your country, that's it. It gets personal.
Because it's your country, your flag, your pain, your joy, your people. Football loves to say that the fans are the soul of the game. But let's be real. Who are you to modern, big-money football? A spectator.
They don't give you a spot in the standings. They don't give you a voice when the fate of your country is being decided. And right here is where the main question kicks in. What if the match doesn't actually end with the final whistle?
They're cashing in on your pain. They're cashing in on your hope. And what do you get in return? The final whistle, emptiness, and waiting for the next match, just hoping to get payback. And that's only if your team hasn't been knocked out yet. But where do you put everything that's left boiling inside? Where does the anger go? Where does the belief go?
Where do you put that fire when you still want to fight for your boys, but the match is already over? They call you the 12th man. It's funny though, they call you a player, but they don't let you score. They don't give you a spot in the standings. They don't give you a voice when the fate of your country is being decided. And right here is where the main question kicks in. What if the match doesn't actually end with the final whistle?
What if your country has a second front? Not on the pitch, online. A place where it's not just 11 players stepping up, but millions of fans.
A place where your voice, your strike, your prediction, your legion, and your love for football finally start to mean something. We didn't want to make just another game. And we didn't want to make just another sleek football ad.
And we definitely didn't want to make another button that turns your love for football into someone else's bet. So, we did it differently. 6 months before the tournament, we asked over 120,000 fans from all over the world, including yours. We didn't ask the officials, not the confederations, not the brands, not the guys in expensive shoots who only see you as a number on a spreadsheet. We asked people exactly like you. What are you missing in football? Where are you not being heard?
What pissed you off? What do you actually want after the final whistle? What should a fair football arena for fans look like? And you know what we heard? Fans don't need another shiny wrapper.
They don't need another brand that only remembers they exist right before a major tournament. Fans want to be inside the game. They want to help the players fight for the win. They want their contribution to be seen. They want to control the reputation of their country. They want to fight for their country, and not just in the comment sections. They want their passion to finally be seen and respected.
That's why FootLegion was born. By the fans, for the fans, together with the fans. Not for the confederations, not for the brands. For you, for your country, for your legion.
FootLegion is a tournament for the fans. It runs right alongside the real World Cup, 48 countries. But here, it's not just the players on the pitch fighting for the nation. Here, the fans step up. People exactly like you, out there, on the grass, 11 guys walk out. They run, they fall, they make mistakes, they endure, they fight. And we are not taking that battle away from them. We're just saying they shouldn't be alone.
Because behind every national team, there are millions. Millions who also love, who also get angry, who also believe, who also want to be a part of that fight.
Now you might be thinking, yeah, sounds great, but where is all this? Where's this legion? Where's my country? Where am I in all this? right here. This is FootLegion. It's not just another feed where you scroll through someone else's emotions.
It's not another chat where you scream into the void. It's a place where your football energy finally starts to matter. Look, here's your country. It's already in the fight. It has a spot in the global standings. It has strength. It has fans. It has a legion.
The question isn't whether others are there. The question is, are you there? Here's the global ranking. You can see who's actually pushing their country forward, who's sleeping, who's woken up, who's already rallied the legion, who's scoring every single day. The question is, are you there? Who's dragging their boys to the top? And yeah, the table is going to move, with or without you. But if your country is dropping, you can't just say, there was nothing I could do. Now, you can.
And right here is where your own story begins. Not the national team story, not the story of the stars on the pitch. Yours. Your name. Your goals. Your contribution. Your rightful place among your own. You don't have to be famous.
You don't have to be a blogger. You don't need 1 million followers. Here, you get noticed not for hype and not for stats, but for how you fight for football, for your country, and for your people. For your love of the game. And there's more than one way to do it. You can become the most accurate striker in your country, or build the biggest legion, or score the most goals, or be the sharpest when it comes to match predictions. Many ways to rise. The fan picks his lane.
Or become a true ambassador for your country. The guy your people know not by talk, but by action. In regular football, all the glory goes to a select few. Here, you get the chance to claim your piece.
And if you're not just shouting at the screen, but you actually understand football, prove it. Predict the match. Show that you read the game deeper than the rest. Who's going to score? Who's going to bottle it? Where the tension will snap? Who's going to handle the pressure? Here, you don't just have to be the loudest. You can be the most precise. And if you don't know where to start yet, you're not alone.
Or become a true ambassador for your country. The guy your people know not by talk, but by action. In regular football, all the glory goes to a select few. Here, you get the chance to claim your piece.
She'll show you exactly where your country stands right now, who you need to catch up to, where your chance is, where your next strike should be. And when you score, she'll be right there, because the Legion doesn't abandon its own. And it all starts simple. You pick your country, you step up for your boys. You take your first shot, you score your first goal. And that goal doesn't just vanish into thin air. It goes into your history, into your country's ranking, into your personal tally, into the Legion.
On the pitch, they can rule your goal out. Here, your goal always counts. And yeah, you don't have to pay to be important here. You can't buy a win. You can't buy love for your country.
You can't just throw money at it and overtake the guys who are actually fighting. You might not have money, or status, or followers, or connections. But if you've got football inside you, you have a place in the Legion. You are one of us.
There's no paid get stronger button here. No pay and overtake your mates. No shady scheme where the fan just becomes a wallet all over again. FootLegion is free.
Because if we're talking about a fair arena for fans, it can't start with the question, how much money do you have? It starts with a different question. Which country are you ready to fight for? How much do you love football?
Who are you bringing with you? How many goals are you going to score? How high are you going to raise your flag? You can just stay a spectator, like always. Watch the match, scream, get angry, write a couple of texts, go to sleep.
And wait for the next whistle, the next referee's decision, the next cancellation, the next time they take some away from you. Or you can step up for your country right now. Not instead of the players, together with them. They are on the pitch. You are in the Legion.
They fight there, you fight here. While you're watching this video, someone is already scoring for their country. Someone is pushing it up the table. Someone is gathering their mates. Someone is making a prediction. Someone is making a name that their people will see.
The table is already moving. Other countries are already in the fight. The Legion is already gathering, and it will grow, with or without you. There's only one question left. When your country looks at its Legion, will it see you there? There's only one question left. When your country looks at its Legion, will it see you there? Pick your flag, score your first goal, live your country on up. Let your love for football finally be counted. Football is decided on the pitch. Your country is already in the fight. Now it's your move. Tap the link. Become a legend.